Later that day, I saw my uncle packing up when I went home. Are we going somewhere?
No, dear, I am. We're opening a new business in Greece, and I'll be out for a month.
But can I come with you?
I want you to concentrate on your school and practice. I'll be back before you know it.
The day my uncle left, I felt super weird. I'd never been on my own. And a week later, I got the worst news of my life. My uncle's secretary told me he'd caught a rare fever and was on total bed rest. Doctors had no idea how long it would take him to recover. I was devastated and wanted to visit Uncle, but no one was allowed near him since the fever was contagious. So I decided to concentrate on my finals. But after my last exam, I came home to Rusty and a girl who looked oddly familiar. What are you doing here?
This is my home, and I can come by whenever I want. By the way, this is Gina, my girlfriend, and the queen of this house.
I looked at Gina, but she ignored me completely. Rude. Later that day, when I crossed their room, I heard her arguing with Rusty. You have a sister? You never told me about her.
She wasn't worth mentioning, and she won't stay here for long.
Before I could hear anything else, the maid showed up and I left. For the entire week, I noticed that Gina was an odd duck. She stayed all day in her room. Whenever she came out, she would scream at the servants and run back up. One time, I was in my room when Gina walked in. Empty your room. I need more closet space. You can't just walk in here and ask me to do stuff. Get it? Suddenly, she started screaming for Rusty. And that's when it hit me. She was the same girl from the mall. Wait a minute. I know you. You're...
What is it, darling?
I thought you were rich, but my room here is smaller than my bathroom. I need more space, so move her. I'm not going anywhere.
You are, and you will. Or you can pack your bags and get out. Your choice.
What? You can't do that.
Now that Dad's not here, I'm your legal guardian. So, if you want to keep running or going to school, stop bugging me and get moving.
Ugh, so annoying. I immediately wanted to call my uncle, but he was too sick to bother, so I kept my head low and started packing. Before I left, I kept a parting gift for Gina and laughed my butt off when she went around crying over her half-eaten clothes. Much deserved. That night, I searched for Gina on the internet, but the girl was a dead end. I knew she was lying, but there was something else she was hiding. Something big. I could feel it. The next morning, I found Rusty alone and tried to warn him. Your girlfriend is a liar.
And you're giving me a headache.
I'm serious. I saw her stealing from the mall just last month.
Gina's family is one of the richest in London. She doesn't need to steal. You can fool my dad, but not me. I'm smarter. I need Gina. Don't screw this up or I'll be your worst nightmare.
Rusty walked away, and I couldn't help thinking about how this was possible. I was almost certain I'd seen her. But if Gina was rich, then maybe I was mistaken. This was so confusing. I shrugged the thoughts away and left for school. But I was super distracted that day during practice and twisted my ankle while running. I couldn't walk, so the school called someone to pick me up. And Gina showed up. You should have just sent a driver. I was in the neighborhood. Now come on, I don't have all day. She helped me to the car and I tried to talk to her, but she was on her phone the entire ride home. And the moment we got home, she ran to her room without even helping me out. What was wrong with her? For the next week, I rested at home. And every time I would try to get close to Gina's room, Rusty would ask me to back off. He was so paranoid that he had guards outside her room. Is she a princess? Why do you need so much security? Jeez.
That's none of your business. She's my girlfriend, and I'll do whatever she wants. Buzz off.
The more Rusty said stuff like that, the more curious I got. He didn't love anyone but himself. So all this newfound love for Gina was very weird. I wanted to know more, but soon after, the coach started training us for international track events, and I got busy. Sometime later, Uncle's secretary informed us that they were moving him to a bigger facility, and Gina threw a party the same day. Guess you're very happy that Uncle's not coming back anytime soon, right? What? No, it's my mom's birthday. Really? Then how come she's not here? Because she's not around anymore. Gina started tearing up as she ran upstairs, and just then Rusty showed up.
I knew it. What did you say to her?
Relax. I'm sorry. I think I may have stepped over a line. I'll apologize.
You better, or I won't give you permission to run track. Get that?
I went upstairs to find Gina sobbing in her room with her mom's picture. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt